Hello, thank you for joining me. This is the astrology for December 19th through the 25th. And it's a very busy week. It's a very busy, astrologically speaking, plus it's a busy time of the year with the holidays around. And on Monday, we start with Mercury going retrograde. It's going retrograde close to, but not exactly, connected with Pluto in Capricorn. So here, just imagine this. You're walking down the sidewalk, okay? Clunk, clunk, clunk. Imagine you have, you hear somebody behind you with heels on. So you can hear them walking faster, getting closer and closer to you. And you start to feel their vibe right behind you. And you're like, oh my gosh, are they going to overtake me or what? Are they going to pass by me? Because they're getting closer and closer, and you're just at the steady pace, and you feel them behind you, but then they stop. They stop walking. You don't hear them, and then you keep moving forward, and they shift around and they're going in the other direction. That's the Mercury-Pluto energy that's happening. Mercury gets very close to Pluto, so in Capricorn there is this intensity of thinking. Remember, Pluto is the lord of the underworld. It represents going deep into the subconscious, understanding things, and delving into things that aren't normally known. It's very intuitive, so your intuition is really strong. It also can be a certain sense of deep thinking, and those that do not like the end of the year, those that do not like holiday time, there are a couple of times this week where it can be bluesy for them. So, use your empathy and reach out to people. Use your intuition to who that may be. And also on the 19th, on Monday, the moon is in Virgo. It's in Virgo also for most of the day on Tuesday, which is just getting things done. Work-oriented, health-oriented, getting housework, getting all that stuff. What are the little things that need to get done? But Mars will move into Pisces, and that's a lot different than Mars in Aquarius, where it's been for the month. Connect with friends, connect with, it's in an air sign. How can I help you out? Groups of people. Mars going into Pisces, there's a little bit more of an insulation energy around it. Oh, I just want to listen to some nice music. Let me hear some carols. Let me go to a concert. Let me go to a movie. Let me zone out, have a glass of wine just relax, hot bubble bath. It's more about putting energy into a more relaxed type of activity. And on Tuesday, we have that last quarter moon, which is always a rush energy. The quarter moons are a push from the universe. What do I need to do? And what else can I do? And that, with the moon going into Libra, and we'll be in Libra all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, that does bring in the more connections with social activity and making everything beautiful and kind and peaceful and nice. It's a beautiful way to bring in the solstice, which happens on the 21st. So the sun goes into Capricorn on the 21st. There's the winter solstice for those of us above the equator, bringing the light, right? It's a time of light. Astrologically speaking, it is the beginning of our new year. Of course, those down under, happy summer. And that sense of growth, right? The light is growing with the moon in Libra. There is an element in these markers, the solstices, the equinox, every 3 months markers, give a marking for the next 3 months, and this push to find more harmony, right? Libra wants more harmony, more peace. And we have on Thursdays very, very busy. The moon is like connecting with all these different planets. There's Mercury, Pluto, Venus, Jupiter. There's all these connections. And when that happens, it means it's a very busy day. And there's a certain amount of pleasantness that goes around with it. It's like, okay, you were first, go ahead. that goes with it. But it does represent on the Thursday the 22nd, there could be a lot of people you want to see. There's a lot of things that you want to get done. And always with the moon in Libra, how do you keep things in balance? That's always the big thing. On the 23rd, the moon scoots into Scorpio, which is intense. The moon in Scorpio is intense with the sun in Capricorn. Again, that moon in Scorpio. Now, here's on one thing: if you last minute shopping for your last minute shoppers, for those of you who are looking to buy stuff, moon in Scorpio has this tendency to say, "Let me just pull out the credit card." So there's a little bit of that, but also on a broader level for the world, there's a and for those that do not enjoy the holidays, it goes back to what was going on with that Pluto Mercury thing. There can be a heaviness there, it's like there's a heaviness, and there's a depth of feelings, deep intuition with the moon in Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio on the 24th, so we're entering into the eve of Christmas. That's a one-on-one energy, Scorpio. And it's desiring intimacy. So it is a time of intimacy. Some years it's like everybody together and very, almost superficial, right? But there's an intensity or an intimacy energy that is going on the 24th and the 25th. And the beauty of that is to be able to get deep with people, to be able to feel it's being able to connect on a deep level, an intimate level, and a truthful level. What do you really feel here? It's very strong. And there's a beautiful, beautiful energy that's happening on the 24th. It's Saturn trine Uranus. Actually, it's just because it's on one day with these outer planets, it's in orb for a long time, all week, this week, all week, the following week. And it comes back and forth 2 more times during 2017. And that if you've listened to the 2017 astrology for your sign or the overview, I talked about that Saturn-Uranus energy. Saturn wants to bring form to that which is different. And that the vibration is being able to merge together differences in a realistic fashion and to break free. There's a sense of being able to create that freedom that you want in your life, not just airy-fairy and only in your mind, but to be able to make it real. And so there's a lot of dreams that can be manifested or thought of, the seeds of them coming up to that can unfold during the new year. So it is a very, very harmonious and very beautiful energy. Then we move into Christmas Day. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate. Hanukkah begins on the 25th. And there is a beautiful Venus, Jupiter energy. There's a lot of Venus energy. That's really, really sweet. So Venus is trining Jupiter. Venus is sextiling Uranus and also Saturn. So there's this beautiful harmonious energy with Venus. And Venus is still in the sign of Aquarius. And that is that friendship quality, that friendship, being able to have depth with that moon in Scorpio, but also being able to accept people as they are, like a true friend does. You're quirky, but I love you anyways. I don't want what you want, something that I don't want, but I love you anyways. It can be a very accepting, sweet, unconditional type of vibration. And of course, with Scorpio, sometimes Scorpio can come off. If you have little ones around, I will tell you, if you have little ones around and you're unwrapping presents, then there might be, is this mine? Is this mine? There could be a poll. No, this is mine. But that still can be very sweet. Have a wonderful week. I thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas for those who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. Happy everything. and have a great holidays.